Internet marketing tips, why outsource? You see a plethora of internet marketing tips offered in various ways these days. Most of them come in the form of a squeeze page or a sales page, where you have to give up your email address or buy a product to get them. The following tips are all right here for you, and they all help answer a very important question you should be asking yourself early in your internet marketing career. Why outsource? 1. Save time/money. Internet marketing newbies start to discover a few things soon after jumping in. The biggest surprise is usually a realization of just the sheer amount of time it takes to get things done. Most newbies are in the situation where they don't have much extra money, but they do have some extra time to start their internet marketing business. That extra time can get eaten up pretty fast trying to do all the tasks required to properly conduct a successful campaign, no matter what marketing model you're using. Tip number 1. Did you know you can outsource much of this work that takes up so much of your time by paying as little as $2 per hour? How much is your time worth? 2. You can't do. No technical expertise. Another discovery that causes a few bumps in the road is that there are many internet marketing tasks that the newbie just doesn't know how to do. Trying to figure out HTML coding is one good example of that. I think it stands for hard to manage language, LOL. Tip number 2. There are people on sites like Elance and Rent-A-Coder just waiting to take on your project. 3. You don't enjoy doing it, then there's the stuff that you spend 16 hours straight in front of the computer to get done, and you have this sudden epiphany like, hey, that wasn't really very much fun. I remember thinking, wow, I'm pretty proud of myself for finally getting that done after 16 hours in front of the computer, but I really don't want to have to do that again. Tip number 3. You can hire a full-time outsource worker in the Philippines for from $250 to $400 a month to spend that time in front of their computer so you don't have to. 4. You can't do it very well. Along with things you've figured out you don't want to do, come the discovery of things you probably can do, but not very well. Take copywriting for example. Do you know how to write a sales letter that will have people whipping out their credit cards and hitting that buy now button faster than you can say lickety split? If so, great. But most marketing newbies don't have that skill, and would take quite some time to learn it. Tip number 4. Good copywriting skills do not usually come cheap, but there are many ways to outsource this, and it's definitely worth paying for. So you now know a little about how to answer the question, why outsource, and you have some examples and internet marketing tips on what to outsource. How will you use this information?